Saina here. I know that brainstorming what to make for lunch or just making something yummy for your next day's lunchbox can be frustrating at times. I hope that by watching this video of mine, I would be able to help you just a tad bit. These are 5 recipes that I made for my sister's lunchbox straight for a week. Yes, she was definitely in for a treat. For her first meal of the week, I had to make something from the place where her favorite K dramas and K pop belong. Also, Mondays are just so boring now. Let the food save the day. So, I'm making yachajong for the first time here, and oh boy, it did not disappoint. Combine some all purpose flour, whole wheat flour, baking powder, and loads of vegetables because, hey, come on, let's be real. We don't enjoy eating our veggies most of the time. Had it as my breakfast, packed it for my sister, and made it again for dinner because mom insisted so that she could try it too. You have to make the dipping sauce, okay? No laziness there, as it adds so much flavor to every bite that you have. One thing about me is that I just hate cutting vegetables. I always make a deal with my mom that I'll cook, but you gotta chop all the veggies that will be going into whatever it is that I decide to make. And she readily agrees. A win win situation for both of us. Here you can see me dreading chopping onions and capsicums. If you want to know what I put in for this paneer tikka sandwich, check out my What I Eat in a Week video, in which I've used the same marination to make chicken tikka instead. I've also mentioned the measurements of the dry spice mix that I use, and also I make it in bulk and use very often. I'll mention the link to that video in the description, so make sure you check that out. Here I'm using some mustard oil. I insist please use mustard oil because you yourself will be able to tell the difference in the aroma and the taste it gives away. And we'll cover it with the lid and cook it for around 10 minutes. That would be enough. Yeah, now we'll be assembling the sandwich by applying some generous amount of the green chutney that my mom usually makes out of mint leaves as well as coriander leaves. As if the cottage cheese wasn't enough, so I added more cheese, processed cheese, to the sandwich. So you should too. But if you want to be more on the healthier side, you can feel free to just skip it. It's just my preference, okay? Please put in a generous amount of butter into this sandwich because the buttery toast would make a real good sandwich, okay? So please don't be stingy with the amount of butter that you add. I personally love this sandwich because it makes the paneer just so juicy and flavorsome. My cousin also got on the sandwich, who happened to have it on the same day. She texted me that day itself about how yummy it was. By Wednesday, I wanted to make something quick with lesser time and limited ingredients in hand, but obviously didn't want to compromise with the taste, so I ended up making one pot pink sauce pasta. I'm a sucker for garlicky aroma plus taste, and right now, while I'm recording the voiceover for this video, I'm salivating just by looking at the garlic being tossed in the butter. The aroma of garlic and butter lives rent free in my head, literally. It takes just 15 to 20 minutes to bring this dish together if the time for mise en place is set aside. Okay, if the term mise en place is new to you, let me help you out there so that you don't have to Google it later. Basically, a French term that translates to put in place. So, all the preparation that you do prior to the cooking bit, that is, gathering all the ingredients, chopping of vegetables, and just assembling all of it in a manner that it is easily accessible to you. You got it right. Pasta has always been my favorite meal to cook. I make it often. Often, as in whenever my mom or sister asks me to. Then, days when we have lot of veggies in the fridge that would go well when put into pasta. And also days when my mom is either too tired to cook or just feeling lazy on our holidays. Sina's pasta to the rescue! But making pasta the conventional way and not the one pot thing that I'm making now can get a bit tedious. Boil the pasta in one utensil, make the sauce in another pan, saute the vegetables in a third pan, drain the water from the pasta once it's cooked. You get my point, right? Just a lot of work, and then by the end of it, lot of utensils to wash. So, this quick recipe makes it so much easier to prepare and have pasta whenever you fancy it. And that too within few minutes. A few minutes as in 15 to 20 minutes, huh? Not gonna feed you the 2 minute mein Maggie wala crap. Also, you can't make Maggie within 2 minutes, and even if you're able to make within 2 minutes, I question whether it's even appetizing. So don't get that Maggie for me to eat if you are planning to make. Whenever anyone asks my sister that what's your favorite thing that China makes, the first thing that she blurts out is red Thai curry. So that's why I decided to make some chicken red Thai curry with rice as a lunch on Thursday. It's very simple to make. It's just that you have to buy a few exotic things which can turn out to be heavy on your pocket, but if you see it that way, it's way cheaper than what you would end up paying at a restaurant. And you can make how much ever quantity you wish at home. So, as you can see here, I'm using the store bought red Thai curry paste, and I got a huge container of it from Crawford Market. That only is enough to tell you my dedication to buying it, that I got it all the way from Crawford Market, and also how often that I make it. So, to make this curry, I just put in all the ingredients in the utensil in one go while I still did not turn on the flame. I don't usually make it this way, but thought of trying it after seeing a chef's video following this method. Give it a good mix and turn on the flame and let it simmer for good 15 to 20 minutes. I've used chicken breast, which doesn't take a long time to cook, so 15 minutes would be just enough. By the end of this week, I was kinda done waking up in the morning every single day to prepare lunchbox for my sister. Kudos to my mom who's been doing this for years for both of us. So I ended up making something very easy and that took less time to put together because I used frozen food. I know I intended to make everything from scratch, all pumped up and enthused. Went up to my mom a week ago and told her, I got your back for a week. You can rest and be tension free from always having to plan what to make the next day. But what to do? I'm just not a morning person, yeah. I combined shredded cabbage, carrots, mayonnaise, salt, pepper powder, and lemon juice to make some fresh coleslaw. Which is the only element that's fresh in this meal. Oops, sorry, Raisa. Shallow fried the burger patty, slightly toasted the burger bun in some butter, and voila! Here you have your chicken burger with coleslaw. Hope you liked the video and are motivated to try at least one of these recipes. The fact that my picky sister enjoyed eating that 1 week of yummy food that I prepared should be enough for you to try out these recipes. If you like this video, make sure that you hit the like button and share it with your friends who are also falling short of ideas. Let me know in the comment section which recipe are you thinking of making right away. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.
It's easier to